Hi guys, good evening. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. I just got stuck up with my office work. Okay. So yeah, let me start. So yesterday what we have shown the RESTful API and HTTP request, right? So yesterday we have shown post and get. Okay. So now we are going to look into how we can able to create a particular one. Okay, in using the CRUD, and then how we can able to get only one particular value and show it in a detailed page, and then how we can able to delete a particular card value. Okay. So before that moving, okay, so yesterday I just given you a dummy URL and shown, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to perform in terms of JSON, okay, local variable JSON, okay. So how I'm going to use that, the first step is same, okay. First let me open. So now the first thing what I'm going to do here is first I'm going to install npm install if you are testing in local, okay. If you are testing in local, not in real-time database or server, if you are testing in local, you can use this. And I'm going to give npm install fng, and now I'm going to write as a JSON server. So what will happen? It will create a JSON file, and there we can able to first create that one. Okay, so create a file whatever we are going to give, and then the ID. Okay, so automatically it will add it. Okay, so now I'm just creating my JSON server as of now. Okay, so I just created my JSON server. Just a second, guys. Let me share this. Is my screen visible to you all? Okay. First, what I have done, I'm just installing a package called npm install -g JSON server. So this is used for a local testing purpose. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to my file outside the source. I'm going to create a folder called JSON. So that will be the name as database.json as of now. Okay. So as of now, database.json. So now here, what I'm going to do is it should come after the the outside of source pin. So here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to mention a object. Curly braces. So there I'm going to write the value. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write post. Okay. And then it will be contain as array. So there I'll be having the first value. It will be in terms of ID. Okay. ID will be 1. Okay. ID will be 1. And so the name, okay, so now I'm writing the name, and the name will okay, let me add a title because I just mentioned, okay, 1, and then it will be as title. Okay, title will be HTML hypertext markup language. Okay, as of now. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add another field called body. Okay, so here, so I just for your reference purpose, I'm just giving the same thing here. Okay. Okay. So now I just given. Okay. So now I've just given in a JSON. Okay. So right now I'm using this as my database as of now for the testing purpose. Is that clear, everyone? If you're clear, just raise your hand, guys.
Bro, one more time, tell bro.
Okay. Yesterday I just given you a URL. Okay. So JSON URL directly I'm getting the local fake API. So now what I'm going to do is instead of that, I just want a real time. So what I'm doing in the local itself, I'm going to install my JSON server. Okay. So this is a command for that one, npm install -g JSON server. Okay. So after this, what we have to do is, outside the source file, we have to create a file called database db.json. So there, here you are going to store all the values. Okay. So whatever you are going to create, it will automatically add it here. Okay. Instead of local. So here I'm going just a basic, I'm just writing my object, curly braces. Okay, then I'm going to give a post array values. So there inside my array, I'm going to call id, title and body as of now. So this will be fetched in my application using the local. So this is what I am done. Okay, so I just need to show how the real-time data works, like edit, create, update, delete. So this kind of thing, how you can able to view a particular value. So this kind of, I just want to do it in a local test, but in a real time. So now after how I'm going to start this JSON, okay. For that one, what you have to do is, so you have to write a command dot JSON hyphen server watch. So what I'm going to access DB, right? DB dot JSON. So that will be goes in the port as port will be like, I'm going to give 5,000 as it. So now I'm starting my JSON. Yeah. My JSON has been started. So in public if it is okay. So now I just install my JSON. The JSON started on a port 5,000. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm just copying this file. Sorry, I'm just copying this URL. Okay. Where I'm going to paste in my services page here. Where it is. Okay, inside my component. So here I'm having my services. So here I'm going to paste it here. So now what will happen is, I'm going to retrieve the value as of now. Okay. So I'm just writing this. The first one will be, let's see what happened. See, can you able to see? So whatever I'm having in my JSON, I'm just fetching here automatically with the help of here. Just I'm changing the URL by the help of local. Is that clear, everyone, as of now? If you're clear, just raise your hand, guys. Okay. Present. Okay, great. So now what I'm going to do is, I can able to create that, and I got, okay, let me go with the create one. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, okay, for your purpose, I'm going to create, let me check whether the values, the value is getting called here or not. Okay. In terms of, okay. So now what I'm going to do is, what is CSS? Okay. So CSS is going to be cascading style sheet. Okay. So now I have given this. So in my description, I just want going with CSS description. Okay. I'm going here and I'm copying paste it. I'm going to add this. So now let us check. Yeah, it will show the debugger. So I have to check that whether it is passing or not. Let me check first whether it is passing or not. Yeah, the description alone is not passing. So why? I have to check that. Okay, I have to check. So where I have to go to my CRUD, to my add form. So here I can't able to send my description. Okay, form data dot value. So the type, okay, so the name is body here, and type is will be, okay, type will be the text. Okay, and in my dialog, I have to check why I can't able to send this. So because form data dot description. So yeah, I think it might okay right now. Okay, so the form is created. Can you able to see how I created in this place? Let me check in my JSON variable whether it is been updated or not. I will show. See here. Can you able to see, guys? Hello.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So now there is a one more difference here is, it's getting me an variable string. Okay. So I just want to pass an ID here. So how I'm going to give? Uh, just a second. Okay. Uh, for that, what I have to do is I have to check first one. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me remove this. Okay. So I'll show how to create an idea. So I can go here. I can refresh here. I can get only one. Okay. So now, if I want to create, I mean, in local events, the ID already I'm having an ID called one. So I need to be increased to. So what I have to do is go to my list page. So where I'm going to retry my data. So here it is, right? So here what you have to do is just create a new variable called new ID. So it will be data dot length. You have to calculate the length. Okay. So then length is greater than equal to 0. So then what you have to do is you have to call the data. So then go with the data dot length. Okay. And that will be -1. So whatever it is there, so it will check and it will minus. And then if it is okay, so after that, what you have to do is dot ID. I'm going to access the ID, and then okay. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to +1. Okay, I'm just minusing and then I'm adding. Then I'm going to give my values 1. So this is the conditional operator. Okay, so conditional rendering. So how we are going to render through a condition. Okay, so now I'm going to pass this inside my props. So how here? So yeah, in my dialog box. Okay, so here I'm going it. So write is a new ID. So it will be as called as new ID. Okay, so right, I'm that. Okay, so now I'm going to call this ID here in my dialog.js. So here I'm going to call my new ID. So this new ID will be paste inside because it is default static, right? So directly you can able to call here. So ID new ID. So what will happen? So whenever I'm creating a new, it will check how many values are there. So at that time, so it will minus and then it will add a plug. So let me do one thing. Okay, again. So what I'm going to do is let me go here application. Okay, just hold on a second. It's not an application. Okay, it's just a network here. Clear this. So now I'm going to write CSS. Okay. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this paste. So here I'm going to paste this and I'm going to call this definition here as of now. Okay. So now let's check whether it is passing or not. The payload is going or not. So it will check 1 1. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Data dot length greater than 0. Data dot length ID. Okay, let me check that. Okay. So I'm going ID. Okay. Okay, let me check what is happening here. Okay, it's coming as 11, right? So I have to set something. I'm missing something. Yeah, okay, right. So I think, yeah, found it, right? So here I have to give body because it goes as an empty. So then I'm going to give yes as body. Okay. So now, just a second. Okay. Right now it will work. It seems. Just give me a second. Let me check this. Okay. We'll try again. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Again, I'm going to do this. Yes. Yes. Just the name is enough. I have to check. So first one. Now I can able to see. What I have done is I have given inside a string. So that's the reason it's going as 11. Okay. So now let me check in title also what I'm getting. My post data. Okay. Now it's working, right? So now if I create, what will happen? It will update it. Can you able to see? So now I have created my on particular values. Okay. It has been stored here. So like this, you can able to do it in if you are testing in a local. Okay. Like you're practicing as of now. So you can do like you can work in a local JSON. Okay. Okay. Because why I'm telling is you are having a big application to be created. Okay. For that one, you are going to use the local JSON. Okay. I'm not going to provide any backend API. So I'll give you the field name. So the constraints for what you have to use. So based on it, you have to create an application. Okay. I'll tell you that. So for now, so this is a main purpose. Main part, you have to note it down. Okay. So how I'm running the local JSON server and then how I'm setting that. Okay. Is that clear, everyone? So far, is that clear? Can you able to understand? Others, just raise your hand, guys. Yeah, great. Okay, so now we'll move on for the edit one. So how I'm going to edit? Okay, yeah, I want to edit so I can able to do it in the same page itself. Okay, so as of now, what I'm going to do is, okay, if you're a base, okay, you're just learning it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create another page called edit form. Okay, before that, what we have to do, we have to write the service. So how I'm going to write the service here? So the same thing. Okay, what I have passed here data. So first I have to need to get a particular value. So get one value first we have to write. So get one service. Okay. So I'm just writing the service. So here after writing this, so I have to pass my ID. So that is what we are going to pass here. So here it will be come as get with the help of I'm going to retrieve one particular value. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give the ID. I'm going to pass an ID. Okay. So I don't need this data as of now. So it won't be applicable for the get one. So say now I'm passing my ID, right? So I have created the particular one value should be retrieved. So now what I'm going to do is in my add form, the same form will be replicated for the edit one. Okay. So that purpose, what you are going to do is just create one more file that will be an edit form dot .jsx. Okay. So here go to add form, just copy paste everything. Okay. Just copy paste everything and paste it here. So I'm going to just change the name here as of now. So that will be the edit form. Okay. Right. So now what I'm going to do is, yeah, I have done this. Now I want to call a particular value. So where I am going to fetch that one? Inside dialog, inside list. So list I can able to call here. If I click on the edit here, so I should be able to trigger that one. Okay. So how I'm going to do that? Okay. For that also, you have to create, already I'm having one dialog, right? So in this dialog itself, you can able to pass using the conditional rendering. Okay. So how I'm going to achieve this? First one, what you have to do is in my list page, I'm going to write constant to open a edit. Okay. Edit open, comma, set edit open. I'm going to give use state. Okay. So then it will be a false. And I'm going to pass my, I'll come to the delete also. Constant delete set delete. So that will also will be use state as of false. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is again I'm going to create a variable. So I mean use set variable manager please edit ID comma set edit ID. So I'm going to pass this ID. So while my function will be. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a function. So constant. So that will be the handle edit is equals to I'm passing my ID here as a parameter. So then what I'm going to do is the first one will be set edit open. Okay. So that will become as a previous state arrow and that will be the previous state. And then set I want ID. Okay, I want to retrieve the ID. So I'm just giving this ID. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this inside my list value. So here is a pen, right? So this is one for edit. So here what I'm going to do is already I'm having the value. So which are in map inside A. So on click, open a functions. So here add this and you have to pass A dot ID. Why A dot ID? Because inside I'm having an ID. Okay. So I have done this. So now I want to open a dialog. So what will happen? Edit open and edit ID if there are applicable. So the same value should be passed here. It will be open. So here I'm going to pass my edit ID, edit ID. Okay. So Okay. Yeah. As of now, for this I have to do edit open, right? Open. So as of now, handle open dialog. So what is this? Okay. So I have to. Okay. I will call handle edit. Okay. With the ID itself. Okay. So now I want to see whether I can able to get my one particular value ID. Just the ID is equals to 1. So in dialog, go here. I'm adding my edit ID. Let me check whether it is working or not. In this condition, console.log edit ID. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just a second. Just open. Okay, I'm going to change this. Okay. 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 Too many render, including number of resource. Okay. I think first I have to access this. Just a second. Okay, let me check now whether it is working or not. Mm-hmm. Okay, so given this post, yeah, ID also given. Let me do one thing. I'm getting ID. Okay, so Rattalumi. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got it. Okay. It's okay. I think. Okay. So what we are going to do is, okay, just give me a second. So here, mm-hmm. I think this is the reason it seems. Oh, let me check. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So yeah. So मालूम नहीं मुझे. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get one service. Okay. So goes with get one service. Going with ID. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is let me keep that. Okay. As of now. So we'll check that. What I have to do is okay. Let me copy this. I just need to fetch the value. So that should be asynchronous, and that will be the get one service. What is your service? So get one service. So inside I have to pass the ID. And now what I'm going to do is set data, right? Not set data, set form data. So that will be the response dot response dot data, right? Okay. Form data, the response dot data. And now I'm going to call my use effect. So here I'm going to pass get one service edit ID. So then I'm going with empty dependency. So this should be applicable only when if edit ID is there. Okay. So I'm going to write a condition called edit ID. Okay. So if the edit ID is available, this will run. Otherwise, it will throw as a error. Okay. So entering row. So then I think fetch data is there. Okay. Okay. Let me finish this and then I will come for the edit part. Okay. Let me check this first one. Too many prevented uncut too many re-renders react limit the number of just give me a second. Mm-hmm. 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 I think at least I'm getting the one. Okay, just give me a second. Checking that issues. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I found the issue. Okay, right. Give me a second. I think this is the issue seems okay. I think yeah, this is the thing. It's getting re-rendering as much as of time. So for that, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to just call the normal function here. So that will be set edit open as false. I'm not going to pass an ID. So now, okay, right. So let us check whether it is working or not. Now it should work. Now it's working. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, is that clear? What I have done here is, okay, so yeah, what I have done here is, so instead of writing again a separate sets it to false, okay, the writing a false, what I have done is I just call this, okay. What will happen whenever if it is trigger with the help of ID, okay, so that will keeps on re-rendering. So yeah, that is the main issue. So we are facing here, okay. Is that clear, everyone? So what I have done the previous one, it is a wrong method, okay. Is that clear? Quickly just raise your hand, guys. Okay, right, done. So yeah, now I can able to look that. So now just I want to check why I am getting this an error. Okay, so let me finish up this. Okay, today any not found. Why not found? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. So why not found? Why? Okay, go to my services. Get post. Okay. So why it's not found? Mm-hmm. Okay, let me do one thing. Passing like this. Who's one? Wait, line number 9. Okay. I am getting this error here. Mm-hmm. Okay. API post ID API dot get post in my ID here. Eh, okay. Okay. अच्छा अच्छा. Okay, right. Now can you able to see this? So I can able to pre-fill the value in my pop-up. Guys, can you able to see here? So what I have done is I just restart the server, okay, JSON server. So now I can able to pre-fill my value. So one, it is pre-fill with the help of using get, okay. So now what I have to do is I have to update this, okay. I have to create a put service. So what I'm going to do in my services, copy this post one, paste it here. So write is update service as a function name. Okay, here you have to pass a post and with the help of an ID. Okay, so here we are going to pass ID and the data. Okay, the payload. So now goes with ID. Okay, right. So now I'm passing ID and my payload here. Okay, so now what I have to do is go to my dialog page. Okay, and in my handle service same I'm going to create one more thing. Okay, so that will be the handle edit. Handle edit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is same thing, post data and the new ID form data dot value prefill. So here I have to call update service as well as what I have to pass it, guys. So that will be the edit ID. Okay, okay. Now I'm passing edit ID as well as my post data. So now what will be happen here is, so go copy this, okay, control handle. So here I have to change into an update one. Okay, so how I have to do, I have to check whether it is edit ID is there or not. Go with this. Okay, first let me paste this. Okay, I'll create a duplicate of this one, and now I'm going to paste here. Okay, so what I have to do is, so add one should become the next of the conditional rendering. Edit, submit, and goes with this. So this will be an update, and let the cancel be the same. Okay, so now see here I can able to see update, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change. Okay, slam. Okay, so I have to update this, so it will update it. Okay, the value will be changed, so we can able to see in our JSON. Okay, it's showing the debugger. Let me check. First I have to, okay, let me keep it here. First I have to check whether I can able to pass my value or not. I have to check I'm getting tree. Okay, so I'm handling this. So in my body I have to check whether I can, yeah, it's a receiver. So what I have to do, I'm passing here. Yeah, I'm the length is update service, passing my edit ID as one, and the ID will be tree. So yeah, I'm good with it. Error. So let I have to check what is this error. Okay, I got it. So what I made here is, so instead of post, I have to give put. Okay, so that's the main reason here. So it comes a error. So yeah, so I have to click on update again. So let me check now. Goes here. Okay. Okay. Right. ID is one. So I'm just updating my ID. So let me go and check it. See here, guys. I just updated this part. Is that clear, everyone? So how I'm creating create, I have just read it and I can able to edit a particular value. So this is what mean the CRUD basic operation using the RESTful API and HTTP request. Is that everyone clear? Is that clear, everyone? If you are clear, just raise your hand. We will move on to the edit one. So then we'll wind up the session. Okay. Okay. Right. Just give me a second. So now I'm going with my edit. Okay. I'm going with my delete. Okay. So now what I have to do is the same thing. So here the command will be changed differently. So not going to pass any ID. Only sorry, not going to pass any data. So only ID. So here what I'm going to do is just keep it this service and just change this at delete service. Okay. And here the same thing. Okay. So remove this and instead of put, we have to make it as delete. Okay. So now I'm going to import where I'm going to do this only in this page. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a function called constant handle edit. So first one will be sorry, handle delete, right? Okay. So here I'm going to give, okay. So I have to open a dialog, then that dialog I can able to show that yes, I want to edit or delete. Okay. For that one, what I'm going to do here is okay, let me do one thing. So set is delete as true. So I have to pass my ID, right? So delete ID also. So based on that, so set delete, where is delete ID? I need and delete ID. I have written. Okay, I haven't written delete ID, right? Okay. So what I have to do is I have to write another state called delete ID. Okay. So that will be in terms of delete ID and that will be set delete ID. Okay. So now I'm going to call here set delete ID. So I'm going to pass my ID here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go to my dialog, just copy this. Okay. So I just need a model, yes or no. So what I'm going to do is delete, yeah, is delete. So here, are you sure you want to delete? Okay. So what you are going to do here is change this into a delete. Okay. So here you have to give is delete and here you have to give okay. Are you sure you want to delete? So I can able to add only one button here. So what I'm going to do is okay. So first I'm going to open this and then I'm going to create a function here. So it will be deleted. So now delete. So delete will should be in danger. Okay. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is going here. Okay. Constant handle delete. Okay. So going to pass any name. Yes, Y and C asynchronous. Oh, then what I have to do here is let me do one thing. Okay, let me take this as entry request constant. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of delete service. Okay, I'm just calling my service and that will be the delete ID. So before that in my list page I have to pass the same thing here. Okay, so that will be on click. Okay, and then set, sorry, that will be handle delete. So that will be a dot id. Okay, so now this is done. So I have to mention something. So is that whether it is deleted or not? So for that, we'll be using toast dot success data is deleted successful. Okay. So now this function will be called here. Okay. So let us check first one. Before that, I'm going to create another thing. We create it. Yeah, it is created. So now I'm going to delete this one. Click on this. A second. The model is not defined. Sorry. Yeah. Model. That will be the button. Okay. So now, can you see? Can you understand, guys? Just raise your hand. Hello. If you are understand this, can just raise this. Okay. Right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do? Okay. If I clear, if it is this, just a second. So before that, I have to call a function. Okay. So I have to call the function. So then only it can able to remove there. Okay. So we have then it can able to. Okay. So now what will happen if I click on delete? It will be entire will be deleted. See here. Okay. See here, it is deleted, right? I am also getting the toaster message. Yes, it's deleted, but there is a one mistake. What is, so I have to close the pop-up also. So set is delete, so that will be false. Okay. So again, we can able to try this. So go here. I'm writing this. Create. I created, okay, form created successfully. So now I'm going to edit. Data is deleted successfully. Is that clear, everyone? So how the CRUD process and RESTful API and HTTP requests take place in a React application? Is that clear, everyone, so far? If you are clear, we'll just raise your hand, guys. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, just inform your other mates. Okay, I'll be looking the assessment tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I'm not going to take any class. So those who haven't completed the assessment, so today was the last day, so I can't able to see because because we started the classes late because I was in office call. Okay, so that's the purpose. So tomorrow I'm going to check. Okay, Harish Christopher, be ready with your assessment. Okay, and Mangla Patil, you also be ready with your assessment. Okay, is that clear, everyone? Okay, right. Okay, guys, thank you. Do you guys have any doubt? Okay, right. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye.